Hey, what up? Just wanted to share a story with you guys that I had with my client yesterday. And I started tattooing his kids before I started tattooing him, and I just was complimenting him about, how well behaved they are. They're very well mannered. And, we started talking about business and all this stuff. And, he brought up a good point that my wife and I had realized a few years ago, and I thought it'd be beneficial to share it with you guys. But he was talking about how they stopped chasing the money and started chasing memories, and that all came about from just having a moment with his children where I think he said something where they followed him to work, and just kind of opened up their eyes of just simplicity. Just hanging out with the kids was like an enlightening moment. And we don't always have to spoil them with trips and accessories and all that stuff, but as parents, we always want our kids to have more than what we had growing up, but we don't realize that it creates a kind of a spoiled lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to share with you guys that, my wife and I came to that realization about a few years ago. So that's why we are making these business adjustments where we're detaching from business and management. And just through our business adventures, we realized too that it's kind of funny, but when you start making goals and plans for yourself, it's almost low-key kind of selfish. And not in a bad way, but you don't realize that you're doing these things for yourself. Like, how am I going to be better? How am I going to generate more income? How am I going to do things that's going to benefit my life? But we forget that we came down to earth school in this reality of duality, to where whatever our actions are, or decisions and choices that we make affect others around us, and for us it was our children. And we always dragged them around in our business adventures, which I'm sure played a huge growth in their reality as well. But at the end of the day, we're trying to detach and create memories rather than chase the money, because money doesn't mean shit, man. It doesn't mean anything. It just helps you live a little bit easier, move a little bit easier in this illusionary matrix. But at the end of the day, man, it's all about just living life, man, and just enjoying all the little small things and appreciating all the just all the little small stuff that build the big things. And we came to that realization, and so that's why we started detaching from our businesses and all that. And don't forget, when you guys start to invest into yourselves, or make that business leap, or get on your path of investing, don't forget to stop and smell the roses, man. Pay attention to the small details, and that'll make your adventure and journey that much more rich. You know what I mean? You'll start enjoying the experience even that much more. And investing to yourself is not easy, bro. It's hard. There's a lot of challenges in there, and if you take those little small breaks to stop and smell those roses, it'll make those it'll make that journey and adventure that much more pleasant. And so yeah, my wife and I, we're the type that we hop into some, and then we we just plow through everything and get it going. But which is cool, because that can definitely speed up the process with things, but then you're also creating resistance as well, right? Because you're not naturally letting it unfold for you. And as I said before, life doesn't happen to you, it actually responds to you. And just wherever you're at, you got to trust the timing of everything and just go with the flow and let it unfold for itself. But you gotta dive into it with good intentions as well too, right? But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys, because at one point my wife and I were pretty much consumed with our own goals and our own adventures, that we forgot to stop and smell the roses. And as I mentioned in one of my other videos, that taking breaks are important, because they can lead to breakthroughs. And COVID is what helped us do that, because we never took any days off until the city had forced us to close for a whole month. And that's when we got to enjoy a lot of good quality time with just some of our loved ones, and that kind of clicked something, and we were like, man, this is actually a lot more important than chasing the money. So, and don't get me wrong, I never got into any of this to chase the money or anything like that, but we do live in a system to where it costs money to accumulate things that we want, right? So, but yeah, just don't forget to pay attention to the small things. Those are the things that add up to be, to add up to your wellness and your richness in life. And richness never had anything to deal with finances or anything like that. And you'll slowly see it project in your reality. and you know, you'll start having a better balance, and everything will just start unfolding more naturally, and you'll start feeling a lot better about your investments and all that too. So just wanted to get that out there and share it with you guys. But hopefully you guys find something in this video beneficial, and as always, stay wise.